In our district, we have many different types of protein backpack vacuums. We all know what pains the vacuums can be if they're not taken care of the right way. So that's why we talk about cord and how important it is to keep your cord. If you get a cord that looks like this, and we know that many people, I mean, we've all been part-timers, we've all used the vacuums, and how frustrating it is when you go into a room and you get stuck on something. The natural tendency is to start yanking on that. Well, that's what happens when you start yanking. It gets twisted, it gets burnt up, it gets things like that. These are no good at that point. If you need a new cord, call it in. We do not want to have you pulling and yanking on cords that look like that, because this could happen. These are very important that you keep these things. Without these, especially if you're at school that you don't have any extras of these, you're not going to be able to do the job. It's going to be very frustrating. They need to be looped like a lasso. If you ever need to unwind your cord at the end of the night, which is encouraged, always unplug it from the wall. Work from the machine out on untwisting the cord. Stretch it out in the hall, and that's probably the best thing. The concepts and principles are the same on any of these. The very first thing that you need to do is make sure that when you or employees are vacuuming, that you don't suck up anything bigger than what can fit through this. Bobby pins, tacks, and things like that will puncture the bag on the inside. It is very important you don't ever suck up any liquids in the wands. On your extension cords, make sure that if you ever find an open wire, make sure you electrical tape it immediately. On your hoses, if you find any that are cracked, don't put any tape on it. You can call a job sheet in and get a replacement one. The principle is the same on all of these different types of vacuums. Make sure that the lid is always on secure before you start using it. What you need to understand is there are up to 5 filters. There could be up to 5 filters on these things. On these vacuum bags, to save the life of the bag, it's always suggested to take it out with the gray filter bag. These paper bags will last probably at least up to 2 weeks if you take care of them. Every day it's advised to empty these. There's 2 main filters you want to focus on. This bag here and this filter here that sits underneath the vacuum bag. These filters need to be cleaned off and rinsed off at least once a week. The first step that you want to take when you are rinsing the filter bags out, or make sure you take the proper bag out first. Remember again that this is the paper bag. It's either going to be green or white, so you're not going to want this. When you're done with that, you can just go ahead and throw it away. You have this filter in here, and then as well, you have the filter down in the bottom here that you can grab. You just take it out, take it off this little plastic thing, and take it out. First thing you need to do is you're going to take this bag, this filter bag, and pull it inside out. Okay, once you have it inside out, go ahead and turn the water on and just start rinsing it out. Once you do that, just hang it up to dry, just really on anything, and off you go.